What is up, everyone? It is time for segment 3 of 5. I don't really know how to say it. It's a 5-part series. It's tournament number 2 in my 2024 fake PGA Live combined season. It's what I like to think what would really happen if they would actually get their act together and come back together. So we are we're in segment 2 of the tournament, part 3 of the video series. We'll go with something like that. As of right now, you can see that we are through. The leaders are through 7 holes. I'm sorry, the first pairing is through 7 holes. The leaders are through the sixth pairing. The leaders, they're through just 2 holes. And I'm going to play now until the first pairing is done with 11 and the leaders are done with 8. Is that right? No, 9. Wait, did I do that right? 11. I think I might have done that wrong. 11 and 7. Let's see, 7 and 2, and then 11 and 7. Yeah, so the leaders will be through their 7th hole, and the first pairing will be through number 11. So that's kind of how we're going to do this. Yeah, something like that. And that should give us the 25% mark of this thing. So let's get started here where we left off. And now I'm going to sneeze. Maybe I'll edit that out. Who knows? Where we left off, Cameron Smith is the leader. He is 1 under through 2 holes for the round. Tyrrell Hatton is 1 back. He's also 1 under. And in those two getting 1 under, we knocked a whole bunch of guys off the back, but then they all came back because they all birdied a hole. So in third is Rory McIlroy, 3 back. We've got Wyndham Clark and Ryan Bream, 4 back, a 6C. I love that. You got Sahith Theegala, 5 back. Then you've got a big old gaggle of people here. Andrew Novak, Sanjay M., Mito Pereira, Keegan Bradley, and Morikawa. They are 6 back and on that precipice. And then we've got off to the right, we've got Adam Hadwin, who actually has a perk where if I roll a 4 on the white die, he takes control regardless of whether or not the course has a 4 on their card. The course has a 4 on their card. So kind of going to waste right now because I can't use it until he comes back in. I'm using this kick-ass spreadsheet that I found on the Play group Facebook page, or the Play Facebook group page. There you go. If you click on if you go into the group and you go to files, it's one of the top things right there. It's a spreadsheet. I don't know what it's called, but you'll see it. It's the first Excel spreadsheet that's right there on the list. I mean, and it's it's great. So if I'll show you what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. For real, the whole thing. So I'm just typing players in here as we go. So right now I've completed 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And I'm going to get to the point where we've completed 11, 10, 8, 9, 8, 7, I think it is, something like that. So that's what we're going to do. And then I've kind of just put a little window around this part so that on my golf screen you can see what's going on. And this thing updates in real time. It's really cool. Whoever made this, genius. Thank you. I'll have to find their name for the next time so I can give it out there. Brilliant. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're back to our first pairing out on the course, and that's going to be Sanjay M, and he's on hole number 8. This is the first time we're seeing hole number 8. It's a par 3, 251 yards. It's daunting, semi-challenging, and 2, 3, 4, 5 take control of the hole. And then again, this is very similar. You choose whether you want to play safe or go for it. And if the question mark comes up, you use whatever you chose. So, and Sanjay M, being where he is going to, let's see, if you go for it, it's a decide or die. If you get a bullet, the gallery cheers. Difficult putt, and then you can go in the sand. So you still got a chance. If you go for it and miss, you still have a chance to make a par. I'm a little bit worried about those guys making a birdie, and we're still early in the tournament, so I'm just going to go safe here with Mr. Sanjay M, and he'll go safe. But that only matters if he got a 6, so he's going to take the par and he'll take the blue chip. So right off the bat, we're taking pars like crazy. I rolled a bunch of 6s right at the end yesterday, which was kind of strange. All right. Oops. Nope. He's going to take the par, not the 6. There we go. All right. Now we're on Andrew Novak. Same situation as M. And he's going to play it safe if that comes up. And a 3 means the course will take control. It's a 12. And that is your boring, normal old course cam. So he hits a nice shot. And let's see what happens here. I was calling it fairway cam yesterday, but it turns out that doesn't always mean – that could mean the ball's on the green. So we're going to call it course cam right there, course cam. And we rolled a 1, par 3 1. Cordial or laser? Nope. Oh, is he a laser? Yes, he's a laser. Take my glasses off. Beautiful shot. Nicely played. Clutch putt for birdie. He is not gold, but we're going to spend one of these chips. And we're going to make it we're going to make him a gold putter for this one. So it's a 1 through 5 for birdie. And he nails it. So that was, wait, who was that? Yeah, that was Andrew Novak. So Andrew Novak, he'll move to 500. And I'm pretty sure you can't spend a chip to get a chip. So I don't think he gets another chip there for making the clutch putt because I spent one to get him the clutch putt. So I don't think you may get another one there. So Andrew Novak, he'll take a nice little birdie there. And he's going to move up to 6th. He's only 5 back now, so he's gotten himself off that line. And we'll go down back to hole number 7 now. And it's going to be Sahith Theegala, who's currently 5 strokes back. And this is a cordial hole. And he has a chip, but it's only a 5. A 5 is the only thing that takes control. So he has a pretty good chance here of getting control of the hole himself. And I rolled a 2, so he will. So it's a 2, 3, 5. So it's a 2, 3, 5. Make sure I started recording there. It's early. I'm recording this early in the morning. It's not even 8 o'clock. Oh, it's barely 8 o'clock. But I wanted to get a recording done before I head out for the day when I got a little bit of time. So this is a par 4, 340 yards. He rolls a 2, 3, 5. Is he a legend or a shaper? He is a legend. So it's well placed. And we have a star. I don't know what the star means. I'm hoping there's a chart that has a star on it. And there it is. Gallery cheers. So he gets another blue chip. These guys at the back have all these blue chips, but they're not using them. I hope they can use them at some point. I rolled a 2. So is he a champion? No. Otherwise, drops onto edge of green, gets good roll, moderate putt for birdie. So moderate putt for birdie is a 1 to 2, and I can make it easy. And again, you can't gain a chip and spend a chip, so I don't think I can do that. So it's going to be a 1 to 2 for birdie. No. So that'll make it an easy putt for par, and he will make it. So he'll stay at 5 back. He'll take the par, and we'll move to Mito Pereira, who's 6 back, playing on the 7th hole. Again, par 4, 340. And it's a 1, so Mito takes control. And it's a 1-1-6. So 1-1-6. Is he a duffer? No. Is he soft? Is the green? No, he is not soft. Gimme putt for. Okay, so if the condition isn't met, moderate putt for birdie. So he can spend his chip and make it an easy putt for birdie. So it's going to go from 1 to 2 to 1 to 4. So I need a 1 to 4, and Mito gets a birdie. And he misses. No, Mito. And he will make the par putt, and he will stay 6 back. I was trying to get him into the 5 strokes back section to have a little bit of breathing room, but nope. All right, Adam Hadwin now, and he unfortunately has gone bogey to move himself out of contention. He is 7 back, and actually he's 8 back. And so we're going to roll here easy. So we are on hole number 6. This is a daunting, semi-daunting. So in our out of contention chart, he'll make a birdie or a par. So I need to roll the decider die. And he'll make a birdie. So Adam Hadwin is going to make a birdie on a hard hole. And he'll move to 7 back, which means he's that close to coming back in. Okay. Now we're going to go to Keegan Bradley. Also 6 back. No chips for him. And this is a tough hole. So let's see what he can do. All right. He'll get a 2. The hole will take control. It's a 25. 25 is just your regular course cam. All right. And I got a 5. This is a par 4. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's par 4. I rolled a 5. Is it a daunting hole? It's semi-daunting, so let's check. So I haven't rolled that yet, so it's no. It's not daunting. Is he a scattered golfer? Nope. Longer than usual tee shot, well played iron, a nice opportunity, clutch putt for birdie. So Keegan needs a 1 to 3. Yeah, he needs a 1 to 3. He's got a 50% chance of moving up, get that birdie, and he misses it. Of course he does, and he will get the par. And Keegan, another chance. These guys are getting their chances, but they're not making their putts. We'll go to Wyndham Clark. Wyndham Clark 4 back, and he is on the 5th hole, which is a par 4. It is a semi-challenging hole. Par 4, 436 on this one. 3, 4, 5 take control, so he's got a 50-50 chance of, well, a 1 or a 2 gives him control. 3, 4, 5 gives the whole control. A 6 gives him a par. So there we go. So Wyndham Clark. Oh, there's your 6, and he will take the par. That's a 4. All right, Colin Morikawa now up, and he is 6 back after he started par, and then he went double bogey, bogey, birdie. So he's all over the place right now. He's 6 back, and he does not have any chips. And he will get a 6, and he will take a par here. I'm afraid of going for it because I don't want them to bogey, but I also want them to birdie. So this is a tough one. This is a tough one. All right, off to the 4th hole. Oh, give him a par. There we go. And we are going to go back to the 4th hole and our 5th pairing, our second group of leaders, and that's Ryan Bream. And he bogeyed the last hole, so he's going to drop 4 strokes back of the leader, and he has no chips. And we are on the 3rd hole. That's a par 3, 185. It's a 4, and the hole takes control, and it's a 55. 55 is he is in the sand on his first shot. So par 3, 1. I rolled a 2. Is he sandy? Nope. Sand flies, ball rolls on the green, moderate putt for par. So that's a 1 through 5. So a par putt here for Bream, and he'll make it. So Ryan Bream makes a... Oh, shoot, that was the wrong hole. We're going to do that over again now. Ryan Bream, sorry, we're on the big par 5. 607. I flipped the card twice there. So let's go do Ryan Bream again here. All right, we'll roll a 5 and a 55. I'm sorry, not a 55, a 15. So a 15 is he is in the rough on his first shot. If he's a shaper or a legend, he gets to use the course cam. So Ryan Bream is neither of those, so he is in the rough on his first shot. All right, so 5. Let's see. 5. Is he a master? No, he's barely anything. Spirited exit despite obstructed delivery. Polite applause. Oh, that's nice. He got sarcastic applause. Reroll the white die. A 1. Difficult putt. He's on the green in 3. He has a difficult putt for birdie. That's a 1. So he needs a 1 to make the birdie putt. And he misses it. So now it's going to be a moderate putt for par. And he misses it. And now it's an easy one for bogey. And Ryan Bream is doing what everyone thought Ryan Bream would do as a 6C. He's going backwards. He is now 5 strokes back. So Ryan Bream now 5 strokes back, fading quickly. Rory, though, he's 3 back. On the par 5. Big long hole. That's a 3. So he'll take control, and it's a 1-4-6. And again, remember, Rory is a gold putter for this round because of the perk that he got during qualifying. So he's a 1-4-6. 1-4-6. Is he a legend or a bomber? Probably. Yeah, he's a bomber. Big hit, great roll. We'll go to the star chart. I'm sure the gallery's cheering. Where's my star chart? Where's my star chart? All right, I know it's in here. I'm confused. What missing here? I know there's a chart in here that has stars on it. I've seen it. I've used it 1,000 times. Why can I not find it? There it is. Holy cow. Golf Cam Gallery. That's what I was looking for. All right, so Gallery Cheers. Tee shot on a par 5. Rory's going to get a blue chip. And we're going to use the green die. We get a 1. Champion. Is he a champion? Well, he should be, but he's not. Go for it. Otherwise, great distance, but somewhat off center. He gets a polite applause. Okay, so now we go to polite applause, and we're going to re-roll the white die. And it's a 5. So he has a shot misfires, wedged to green, leaving difficult putt for par. Well, he was all over the place there. So he has a difficult putt for par. And we're going to, I got a chip, but he had one before. So I'm going to spend one. I'm going to spend the other one to make it a moderate putt for par. So instead of a 1, he needs a 1 or a 2. And he gets a 6. So he does not make it. So now it's an easy putt for wait, was that a difficult putt for birdie? Oh, that was a difficult putt for par. Right? No, that was a difficult putt for birdie. So this is going to be, I made it moderate. So this is an easy putt for par. He rolled a 40-something. So he'll make the par putt there. All right. Oof, I got all confused there. All right, so now we're down to our leaders. And they have really gotten themselves away from everybody else. We got Cam Smith leading, and we got Tyrrell Hatton 1 back in it. Rory's next at 3 back. So there's that gap there at the 2 back section that they've kind of put themselves in, which is nice. This is the par 3, 185. And neither of them have chips. We'll start with Tyrrell Hatton. And we'll get a 3. So the course controls. It's a 23. 23. He is in the rough after his first shot. And let's see. We got a par 3. I rolled a 3. Is he a workman? This is Hatton. He is. Well, he has a lot of skills, but he is not a workman. Ball hit cleanly from behind obstruction, rolls to within a foot of pin, gimme putt for par. So a gimme is 3 dice. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to make the par. A gimme is, an easy is 2. A gimme is 3. I got to remember that. Okay, and then a gimme for birdie is also 2. So yeah. Okay. All right, so he's going to make a par, and Cam Smith now is up our leader. If he birdies, I mean, we're losing 4 more people here. And he's going to try it with that. He's got amazing hair. I wish I had Cam Smith's hair. All right, a 5, so the course takes control. It's a 46. 46 he is in the sand on his first shot. Par 3, 2. Is he sandy? Yes, he is. Bunker blast. Oh, no. Ball lands cleanly on pin. We're going to use the pin with the target, this sucker here, the bullseye. And this is not good for those guys at the back. We're going to re-roll the white die. It's a 1. Oh, no. It's in the hole. Birdie. Oh, wait. Okay, if the decider die is a dot, which it is, it's in the hole for birdie, and he sinks it out of the sand. And holy cow, we just lost a whole bunch of players. And Cam Smith makes his second birdie in 3 holes. Now 15 under for the entire tournament. And we're going to move Adam Hadwin way out of the way. And we're going to move Keegan Bradley, Colin Morikawa, and they're going to lose their chips too. Sanjay M, that's your penalty. That's your penalty for me allowing you to come back, is that you lose your chips. We lose Sanjay M, Mito Pereira, Colin Morikawa, and Keegan Bradley off to the side. These guys now are going to drop. And one more birdie, and we're down to 4 guys competing here. This is hilarious. Okay. So Cam Smith is killing it, running away with it. All right, we're going to go back to Sanjay M on number 9, and we're going to roll. And now let me redo this. So the whole 3 is done. And then we'll just go 4. I'll count them out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Those are the holes we're going to use. Look at this hole, par 4. This is the first time we're seeing this hole. It is semi-daunting and semi-challenging. It's a par 4, 515 yards. This is a rough one. So we're going to start with M. This is daunting and challenging. So this is going to be daunting for bomber golfers. So I have to look at that? Okay, Sanjay is not a bomber. Actually, I don't think I'm going to look at that stuff. I'm going to call it daunting. And Sanjay is going to go ahead and roll 2. And he'll make a par. And he's done with his 9. He shoots a 34, 1 under. Unfortunately, our leader is crushing it. So Sanjay M is going to shoot a 34 in his first 9. Now we'll go to Andrew Novak, who is he's still in. He's 6 back. He's trying to stay there. And we'll roll a 1 and a 14. Whoops, that was a 6. A 14. That's going to be in the rough on his second shot is Andrew Novak. Long par 4, 515 yards. So that's it. What is he? Would I roll a 6? Is he a master? No. Otherwise, solid strike but not clean. Ball dies straddling green apron. DB difficult for par. So he's going to use his chip, and it's going to go from a 1 to having to roll a 1 through 3. So at least he gives a 50% chance of not ending up off the board here. So 1 through 3 for par. And he misses it. So now for bogey. And he misses. Oh my, look at that. I've never done that. So he misses the bogey putt, and now it's going to be the double bogey. Should I have rolled 3? Wait. Par. Oh, I should have rolled 3. Yep, okay. And that one he makes. So he'll give him the bogey. And he has just played himself out of contention. He finishes also with a 34. So 1 under for the round, but he drops off, and he's part of the group of 5. The group of 6, half the tournament's off the course now because of Cameron Smith's dominating it. All right, so we got those 2. They both finished with 34s. I mean, it's not bad. It's 1 under. It's just not enough. Let's go to Sahith. And he is on the line. And he is on the 8th hole, par 3, 251. Safe or go for it. And he'll go safe just in case we have to use it. And he'll roll a 5, so the course takes control. It's a 23. 23, he's in the rough on his first shot. I rolled a 1. Is he a workman? No. Tremendous lift, pinpoint accurate. Use the bullseye chart, the pin bullseye chart, which is right here. Dog's going crazy in case you can't hear him. Re-roll the white die. A 6. That's not good. Stop all the dancing. Rolls too far. Difficult putt for par for Thigala. So we're going to have a 1 through 3. So he'll actually spend a chip. He'll make it moderate and go 1 through 5. And he nails it. So Thigala is going to get a 3. Now we're on to Mito. And Mito's off the end. And this is daunting. A 5, and Mito is going to get a bogey or a par. Let's roll it. And he gets a par. Oof, Mito. Still giving himself a chance to come back in. All right, we'll go to Adam Hadwin now. Who's 2, what is he? He's 8 strokes back. He's probably not coming back in unless he goes on a run. So Hadwin's way over here. And this is a cordial hole. Oh, he's got a chance for a birdie here. It's a cordial hole. I need a 1 or a 2 for a birdie. A 3, so he'll take the par. All right, on to Keegan Bradley, who's also off the end. He's 7 back. And I can confirm that by looking at my scoreboard. I like that. So Bradley, this again is a cordial hole. And he'll take the birdie. And he might come back in. And he is now 6 back. So Keegan Bradley makes an appearance back on the board. And we're going to go down to Wyndham Clark. He's on the 6th hole. And this is a semi-daunting, semi-challenging par 4, 472 yards. We got a triangle. I don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out. We got an asterisk. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on in this hole. So here we go for Wyndham Clark. You know what? Wyndham Clark's going to take control. Let's spend a chip and take control of this hole. Let's do that. So in that case, I don't have to roll the white die. They're the dice. The dice are always jumping off my table. I don't have another green one, do I? No, I got to find this one. Oh, got it. All right, got it. Here we go. All right, here we go. 3. Okay. So he's going to take control. This is a 2-3-3. And the decider die is a yes. So that's good if needed. So a 2-3-3 on a really hard par 4. Does he have to spend 2 chips on this? Because it's semi-daunting. Hang on. Let me pull up my frequently asked questions. There it is. Okay. When there's an or, nope. Daunting, semi-daunting. Here it is. Okay, when must I decide to spend a blue chip to take control of a semi-daunting hole? Okay, so it's 1. I think if you want to take control of a daunting hole, you have to spend 2. I think that's how it works. All right, so it's a 2-3-3. I only spent 1. I think that's all I needed. Is he a king? No. On target, but lands just short of the green. And we're going to go to the short game chart. I'm glad there's a short game chart. I like that. I like having to chip every now and then. And we're going to use the green die. 3. Is he soft? No. Otherwise, well-placed pitch rolls to within 2 feet of pin. Easy putt for par. So we just need a 60. No 66. We don't get it. So he'll take the par. And Wyndham Clark stays 5 back of the leader. Up to Morikawa, who's played himself off. He went par and then double and then bogey and then a birdie and then just par just now. But he's 7 back. So we're just gonna roll here. This is a semi-daunting, semi-challenging. So he has a chance at a birdie, but it's not a very good chance. A 3, that'll be a par. So Morikawa with a par. Next is going to be Ryan Bream, still on the course. Our 6C, still on the course, 6 back. Again, back-to-back bogeys has really hurt him. He started out, I believe he started on the day. He was 2 back on the day, I think. I think he was over here. Maybe he was 3 back. He was good position. But no, not so good now. And Bream does not have any chips. And we are on the 5th hole, par 4, 436. And Bream can take a par if he wants to. I think he's going to. He'll take a par and move on. So now we're to Rory. Same hole. Rory, 4 back with a chip. And I think Rory is, we'll save it for the putting. All right, a 5. And we have a 36. 36 is just your regular boring old course cam. And a 6 on a par 4. Is it daunting? No. Is it daunting? No. Otherwise, 2 great shots and a chance to convert clutch putt for birdie. So that would be a 1 through 3. But Rory's gold for this round because of the perk that he got. So it's a 1 through 5 for the birdie. And it's good. So Rory moves 1 stroke closer to Cameron Smith. Now 3 back. And we are going to go to Tyrrell Hatton, our second place golfer, currently 2 back. And he is on at number 4. Par 5, the big par 5. This will be the last time we see that, the big par 5 here. And he will, he'll secede control to the course. A 4 or a 5 would have been control, and he rolled a 4. A 12, it's going to be your green cam. So golf cam green. I haven't used that very much. We rolled a 4 on the par 5. Okay. Is it a friendly green? No. Challenging green? No. Clutch putt. Otherwise struggles tee to green. Clutch putt for par. So it's a clutch 2 putt for par basically. And a clutch would be a 1 through 3 for Hatton, but he's gold, so it'll be 1 through 5. And he will make it. So Tyrrell Hatton makes the par putt. And he stays 2 back of our leader, Cam Smith, who is now up on this hole. And it's a 5. It's going to be a 34. 34 is in the rough with on his first shot, but there's an asterisk. And the asterisk says, is he a shaper or a legend? He's a semi-legend. So let's see. Yes, he is. So in that case, we just use the course cam. And we are on par 5. We rolled a 6. Is it daunting or is he a scatter? He is a scatter. Trouble on approach, outer area of green and 4. DB difficult for par. Ooh. So we need a 1. Or we're bringing some guys back if that's the case. And we get a 6, so he misses. So now this is going to be for bogey. And this will be this is a gimme putt for bogey, so roll 3. And he makes the bogey putt. But wow, that's a big deal. That brought some guys back. So he struggles on that hole. And we're going to move Hatton and McElroy back up. We'll move Clark to 4 back. We'll move these 3 guys up. And then we're going to bring a whole bunch of guys back in. Right? We're going to bring in, 3 guys. Everybody except for Adam Hadwin. And there we go. So now we bring in Andrew Novak. We bring Sanjay M back in. Mito Pereira and Colin Morikawa all come back into 6 down after Cam Smith. Bogeys number 4, the long par 5. And now we're going to move to number 9. So let me count these out. So 5, 6, 7, 8. One of these I don't need. I don't need one. Oh, we'll figure it out. All right, here we go. All right. So number 9. Where's my sheet? Here's my tournament sheet. So we're going to skip a group here, the way that it's set up, which is puzzling to me, but it works out. So we're on the 10th hole. So we're going to skip the second group is what we're going to do here. So we're on the 10th hole for, see, this isn't set up the same way where everything kind of sits on top of each other. So it's a bit confusing. You got this here, and maybe I'm reading it wrong, but this here, you see how it sits on top where 10th sits on top of the out score for the second group, and then you go to the 11th for the next group. This sheet doesn't do that. This sheet has, here's your 10, and there's a blank. This needs to, I think everything needs to move over 1 for this to make sense to me, but 10, 9, 8, 7, 7. Yeah, I'm puzzled. I'm going to have to go off the sheet here. I might have to figure out how to edit this and move it myself because it's very puzzling. Anyway, all right, let's go back. Okay, here we go. So we're on the 9th. We're on the 10th hole. First time we're seeing the 10th hole. In fact, I'm going to have to pull this sheet up now just to make sure I get this right. So we're going to play the 10th hole, and then we're going to skip the second pairing, and we're going to play the third pairing in the 9th hole. Okay. All right, so we're on the 10th hole for the first pairing. That'll be Sanjay M. And again, just got invited back into the tournament. 6 back. For M, he lost. Whoever had chips over here lost them, so bit of a disadvantage, but that's okay. It's a 4. This is a par 5 of 562, so I guess this is a short par 5 for them. Rolled a 4, so he'll take control. It's DB cordial, and I know that means something. I think that means if you roll a 6, I think I saw somebody playing yesterday on YouTube where if it's DB cordial, double cordial, if you roll a 6, they can take a birdie and they don't get a blue chip, but they can take a birdie because of that. I'm gonna assume that, and then I'll read up for it after I'm done. So we're gonna assume that. Well, let's check my frequently asked questions first. Again, if you're not aware, I found this on a website. These are plays, frequently asked questions, right here. I will put the link into the video, so I can search DB cordial. And nothing, 2 things came up. So let's see. Here it is. On a semi, DB cordial, if the white die is 6, what is the procedure? This is the same as a die 6 on a cordial. The golfer can attack the green or choose to take the gimme. If the decider die with a bullet, then the hole would be DB cordial, and they could take a birdie, no blue chip. So yeah, on a DB cordial, the golfer can take a birdie with no blue chip. So we're going to remember that. So we got a 4, though, for Sanjay M. Wait, these guys could all use birdies too. We got a 4 for M. He will take control. It's a 1, 2, 6. So it's a 1, 2, 6. Is he dynamic or is it a direct green? No and no. Is he gilded? I don't even know what gilded means. No. So we're gonna go to the short game chart. And what I rolled a 2. Is he stone? No. unhurried, calculated shot, hit straight for pin, reroll on pin micro chart. So here's your pin right here, and we're gonna reroll the white die. It's a 6. 6 is never good. Yeah, that's your stop all dancing. Rolls too far, difficult putt for par. So that's a 1 through 3. He has no chips, so this is big. And he misses. Oh, man. So now we got the gimme for bogey. So he makes the bogey, and as quick as he was back in, he is right back out. And Sanjay M, he'll make a 6. And it is going to be Andrew Novak now, who is back in. He got an invite back in. A 4. So he'll take control. It's a 1, 2, 4. On the par 5. 1, 2, 4. Is he a duffer? Nope. Is he a hacker? Is he me? Because I'm a hacker. No. Is he soft? No. All right. So easy putt for birdie. Nope. If there's no result, then moderate putt for birdie. So moderate putt for birdie is 1 to 2. And he nails it. So Andrew Novak gets invited back in and then moves himself to 5 back. He does an opposite of Sanjay M. He takes advantage. And look at that, Novak, 5 back through 10. And we're going to skip this. See, I feel like we're supposed to skip that group. And we go to the third pairing on the 9th hole. But when do we play their 9th hole? I guess I should have played it already? I'm so confused. I guess I should have played it already. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to back up a little bit. I guess I should have played this already. And it's because this thing's confusing me. I like the spreadsheet a lot, but that part's confusing me. So we're going to play the 9th for those guys. This is going to be Sahith and Mito. They're going to play the 9th hole. And Sanjay's back off. Or not Sanjay, Sahith, I mean. He is 5 back. And we're going to play the 9th hole for him. I'm going to have to keep this thing handy when it comes to getting through this turn because it's confusing. All right, so we're going to play the 9th hole now. I might play the 9th. Yeah, we'll play the 9th, but not the 10th. Right, so yeah, we'll play the 9th hole. Okay, so we are on Sahith Thagala, and he is going to roll it. We get nothing there. We get a 5, so the course takes control. It's a 46. 46. Oh, he's in the woods on his first shot. So he's in the trees. All right. Whoops, not the rough. The trees. Par 4, first shot. There it is. Is he a workman? It's a Heath. Nope. Otherwise, sweet swing. Wow. So we're going to go to our bullseye pin chart. Don't roll a 6. I'm tired of singing the Hollies. And we roll a 4. Breaks right and rolls past pin. Moderate putt for par. So that's a 1 through 5. So we'll save the blue chip and roll a 5, and he'll get the par. So that's a 4. And now look at that. He's 2 under par. But again, the leader, Cam Smith, 1 under, helped him out a little bit. So he had a pretty good round at 2 under par. Now we're going to go to Mito. Mito is 6 back. No blue chips for him. All right, a 4. Course takes control. We're going to roll a 56. 56 is in the sand on 1. My dog just hates it when people are outside. It makes me laugh. And people like to walk when it's nice out, and people are just walking. It's driving me crazy. All right, we get a 5. That was in the sand on his first shot. We get a 5. Is he sandy? Nope, he's not much of anything. Regrettable shot from Trap. Third shot travels to fringe of green. Difficult putt for par. So he needs a 1 through 3. And he nails it. So he'll make the par putt. All right, where are we going next? Next, we're going to go to the 9th hole now. Or the 8th hole. I guess I'm back. I guess maybe it's making sense. We'll go to the 8th hole. Boy, I'm so confused right now. Stop. What's wrong with you? You need to settle down. All right, so we're on the 8th hole. I'm so confused. I think I need to play the 8th and the 9th for the third group. to get us back to even. Mito was even par through for the first 9. I think I need to play the 8th and the 9th. That doesn't make sense because then it would be the 7th and 8th. Did I get off track early? I must have. But, okay, so we're going to play the 7th and the 8th for the third group. It looks like I need to play this. Yeah, we've already played the 7th. I need to play the 8th and the 9th to get back on. I may have to play 2 holes per groups here to get back on track. So, what are we going to do? All right, so we're going to play number 8. We're going to start with Adam Hadwin, who is off the chart. And this is let's see, we're just going to roll and figure it out. If he rolls a 3, this is going to be a daunting hole, so he'll get a par. And Keegan is 5 back on the 8th hole. And we roll a 1, and he's going to take control. It's a 1-2-4. So on a par 3, he'll take control. We get a 1-2-4. Firm green, no. Ball lands on green but doesn't bite. Let's use the short game chart. All right, and a 2. Is he stone? Nope. Unhurried, calculated shot. Use the pin. The pin, we'll reroll the white one for the bullseye pin. It's a 3. Rims cup and kicks out. Easy putt for par. So roll 2. Right? Easy putt. Yep. And it's going to be good. And he'll make the par. And now we're going to go back and play the 9th hole for these guys. So Hadwin again. We need to roll. Let's see. Go back to the 9th hole. It's daunting and challenging. So it's daunting. And he'll make the bogey. Or birdie, I mean. So Hadwin makes a birdie. Nice. And he's 6 back. So Hadwin gets to come back. He worked his way back in. Nice. All right. So Hadwin's back in. And now Keegan Bradley on the 9th hole. All right. It's a 2. So the hole controls. We have a 23. That's in the rough on his second shot. This is a par 4, 4.2. Rolled a 2. Is he a master? Nope. Nicely lofted to green. Moderate putt for par. So 1 through 5 gets him a par, and he nails it. So he'll finish with a par. And both of those guys finish even par 35. They're both 6 back. Yeah, they're both 6 back, right? Yeah. All right, on to our next group, which I think I need to do the same thing. I think I need to play 2 holes to get caught up. So we need to play 7 and 8. They've played 10. Yeah, 7 and 8 to get caught up. So let's move this card here. We're going to start with 7. This is Wyndham Clark. 4 back. And Wyndham Clark has a chip, but this is a par 4, 340. This looks like an easy hole. The only number there is a 5. So any other number on that white die, and the golfer takes control. And he's going to take control, and it's a 4-4-6 on a par 4. Is he a legend or a bomber? Wyndham Clark is a bomber. Very long, and the crowd goes nutty. Gallery cheers. He gets a blue chip. It's his second one. And I rolled a 4. Is he utility? No. Otherwise, routine iron shot energized by beneficial roll. Moderate putt for birdie. So that's a 1-2, and I'm going to spend the other chip to make it a 1-4. And Wyndham Clark is going to make it, and he'll move up 1, and he makes that birdie. So that's a 3. And now Morikawa, who's 6 back. He'll control the hole, and it's a 1-2-6. So 1-2-6. Is it a direct green? No. Is he a stone? No. So we go to his mood chart. And again, everybody's mood is the same right now. Nobody's happy. Nobody's sad. Everybody's good. All right, we roll a 2. Par 4-2. Is he sunny? No. Otherwise, on green regulation, but with some distance. Difficult putt for birdie. So we need a 1 for a birdie. And it's no good. He'll get a par with a 1 through 5, moderate for par, and he'll make it. So Morikawa makes a par. And now we'll go to the next one. Hole 8. Right? So looking at my chart here, 10. I should be through 8 for the 4th pairing. So we got to play hole 8 now. We'll get back on track. And we are going to go, oops, not that way, this way. Boom. All right, hole 8. This is a long one, par 3, 251, daunting, semi-challenging. It's a big one. We're going to start with Wyndham Clark. And he'll roll it. You need a 1 here for the golfer to take control. And he does not get it, so it's going to be a 24. 24 is just your regular boring course cam. Roll to 5. Is it cordial? No. Is it daunting? Yes. Nicely saved from rough. Clutch putt for par for Wyndham Clark. And he is gold, so it's a 1 to 5. And it's good. So Wyndham Clark's going to make the par. That was clutch putt for par, right? Yeah. So he'll make the par. 3. All right. And he'll stay 3 back. And then you've got Colin Morikawa. And he is way back here. He is 6 back. So he needs a big hole here. Par 3, 251. And he rolls a 6, so he can take the par. He's a semi-gold putter. He can attack this. I think I might have him attack this. Let's see what we get here. So it's a par 3. And let's see. Let's see if we want him to attack. So in order to attack, we're going to use the green die. I'm not going to look at it. We're going to use the green die roll. I think I'm going to do it. All right, so let's do it. All right. So green die roll, at fringe, difficult putt for birdie. So that's a 1. So he's got to roll a 1, and then it becomes a moderate putt for par. So I think he's okay. So difficult putt, and it is no good. So now it's going to be a moderate putt, and he makes it. So he gets a par either way. All right, and we're done with those 2. And now we've got to play 6 and 7 for the 5th pairing. We're going to start with Ryan Bream, who's 5 back. He's got a blue chip. This is the par 4, 472. This is a tough hole here. Bream, does he want to use his chip here to take control? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the chip. We'll have him take control of the hole. There's a lot of danger on this hole. So we'll have him take control. Roll a 4. So I guess I didn't need to roll the white die. So it's a 2, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6. Is he a legend? No, he's not much of anything. Shot bounce is on near green, but not on. Go to the short game cam. Check your green die. It's a 5. Is he soft? No, he's actually stoned. Otherwise, solid execution, but unexpected roll. Moderate putt for par. So that's a 1 through 5. And it is good. So Bream stays 5 back. And now we're on to Rory, who's 2 back. And Rory, he's a good player. And he's a gold putter. We'll save the chip. So 4, it's going to be a 15. And that's going to go into the rough on his first shot. I think I'm getting the hang of when to use these chips. So into the rough on his first shot. No asterisk there. So is he what did I roll, a 5? Is he a master? Yes, he's a semi-master. Oh, that says no. Otherwise, tough shot from rough to fairway, wedged onto green with distance, difficult putt for par. And now he'll use that chip to make it a moderate putt for par. Don't want to fall any farther back. 1 through 5. And he misses it. Oh, my God. It's amazing how many times a 6 comes up when it's the only number you don't want to come up. So Rory for bogey will make it, and he'll fall 1 back. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. The gold only matters for clutch putting. And now Rory is going to fall 1 back, or he's going to bogey the hole, and he'll fall 4 back of the leader Cam Smith, who's just crushing it. So now we'll play 2 more holes, another hole for these guys. Bream. So it looks like this needs to go down this way. It's man, is it strange. All right, so that means we're going to play a second hole for Bream and Rory. Yeah, they should be through 7. So, yeah, one more hole here. So they're going to play the 8th hole. And this is a par 3 251. This is a rough one. We're going to start with Bream, who is 5 back. No chips. He'll get a 2. That'll be a 44. 44 is in the sand on his first shot. Par 3, sand first shot. And is he, what I roll? 6? Is he sandy? No. Digs deep into sand, bowling green. Barely. DB difficult putt for par. Yikes, that's a 1 for him. That's not good. And he misses it. So now we're going to go to a difficult putt for birdie. Is that how you do it if you miss it? Yeah, you just keep going back one. Or for bogey, I mean. And he misses that. So we'll go to him. I'm going to guess I'm doing this right. And he'll make double bogey putt. But that's not good for him as he's going to fall 7 strokes back. And he's going to fall off the table. Him and Sanjay M now. 7 back. And now we'll go to Rory. 4 back. Bogey on the last hole. And he's playing number 7. Oh, I did that wrong for Bream. Man, I keep doing that wrong. So where was I at? He was here. So he was there. So let's do Bream again. He's on the 8th hole. I put him on the wrong hole. Yeah, I have him on the 7th hole. That's not right. Oh, no, wait. That is right. I'm sorry. Sorry. He's there. All right. And then we're still on the 7th hole for Rory. That's what I did wrong. Okay, we're still on the 7th hole for Rory. Okay, so Rory now, no chips, a 4, so he'll take control. I feel like I did Bream's wrong. I'm gonna do that again. I feel like I did his wrong, and I can't go back and watch the video because I don't want to. So we're gonna do Bream again here. So we're on number 7. He can take control of the hole here. That's what I feel like I did wrong, and he will. And it's a 1, 2, 6. I think I did that wrong. Not sure. Either way, it's just a game. Who cares? So he is, and he's a 6C. We got to do it over for him. He gets a mulligan. We all get mulligans when we're hackers. Come on. It's 1, 2, 6. Is he a champion? No. So he goes to the now chart. The aptly named, and I really want to know what was going through their head when they named it the now chart. It's just the now chart. Here's what's going on now. Par 4. I rolled a 1. Is he cold? No. Best shot of the golfer's day. Gimme putt for birdie. So Bream is going to get a big change. That's 2 6s. And he's going to make the birdie. And boy, that's a big difference. I'm glad I gave him the mulligan. So we're going to go to Rory now. So he'll get a 3. And Rory now on the 7th hole. All right, he'll get a 6. So Rory's going to take the par. And there you go. Okay, so now we're going to move to, Rory takes the par. Now we're going to move to the 5th hole for our leaders. We're going to play 2 holes with them, and that should get us back on track. So this is going to be the par 4, 436. This is challenging. We're going to start with Hatton. 1 back for Tyrrell Hatton. And he'll get a 2, so he'll take control of the hole. 2, 4, 6. So 2, 4, 6. Is he a duffer? No, he's pretty good, actually. Is he a champion? Champ 1. Yes. Drawn to green, easy putt for birdie. So that's going to be a 1 through 4 for a birdie, and he can tie for the lead. And he does. And look at that. Tyrrell Hatton, just like that, is going to move into the tie for the lead with Cam Smith, way out ahead of everybody else. But Smith now playing the same hole gets a chance here. And it's a 2. He'll take control. 3, 3, 6. Is he hot? Nope. Dynamic. Yes. Are we semi-dynamic? That says yes. TV-worthy shot. Easy putt for birdie. So Cam Smith needs a 1-4 to knock some guys off the end. And he gets it. And now they're going to move everybody back. We're going to move these 3 guys off. So Morikawa, Pereira, and Hadwin go back off the table. Green, Clark. So everybody else moves back. And boy, is Cam Smith putting on a clinic out there. Look at that. All by himself in the lead. Tyrrell Hatton 1 back. And the next group, Wyndham Clark and Rory McIlroy, is they're 4 back. Okay, so let's play the next hole. But if he goes birdie and just knocks half this field off the table, I'm going to laugh. All right, so the next hole is going to be Hatton again. And this is a par 4, 436. And he'll get a 2, so he'll take control. 3, 4, 5. Pushed shot drifts toward rough. And I think the crowd is going to jeer him. I think they're going to yell at him and call him names and just be mean to him. There it is. Yep, Gallery groans. He gets a red chip. My first red chip of the day. And use green die result 4. Is he a workman? Nope. Workman, otherwise routine shot to fairway, follow-up iron to green, difficult putt for par. So it's going to be a 1 through 3. He needs to get the 1 through 3, and he makes the par. Big save there for Cam Smith to stay 1 back. I'm sorry, for Tyrrell Hatton. But now Cam Smith comes on. Chance to knock more guys off the edge. It's a 4. The hole takes control. It's a 13. 13 is going to be in the woods on his first shot. And this is going to be a par 4 in the woods. First shot, rolled a 2. Is he a master? This is Smith. No. Otherwise, bursts out of shade onto green. Missed long birdie putt. Sets up easy second putt for par. So that's going to be just a roll of 66. And he does not roll it, so he'll get the par there. And everybody over here got a little nervous, but they're good. So, am I caught up now? So when they're through 10, they're already done with their 9. They're done with their 9. They're done with 8. They're done with 7, and they're done with 6. All right. So this is going to be the last round of this video. So we're going to start here with the leader, Sanjay M, who's off the table. He's 8 back. And he is going to play what hole? The 11th hole. So let me set up my... Are we done with 5? Yeah. And we're done with 6. So let me set this up. So 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 is what we need here. Okay, so we're going to start with 11. This is a par 3, 200-yard hole. First time we've seen this. And he's going to roll on the out of contention card. And he'll get a 2. And he will get a 2, and it is a normal hole, so he'll get a par. So M with the par stays 8 back, -7 for the tournament. Now we'll go to Andrew Novak, who has he's 6 back, still got a chance. And no chips, so we get a 4. The course will control. It's a 56, and that is in the sand on his first shot. But there's an asterisk. Is he a champion or dynamic? Yes, he's a champion. So we're going to use the course cam. The green cam instead of what it said on the sheet there. So green cam should be right here. Yep, green cam is here. And we're in a par 3. We rolled a 3. Is it challenging? Nope. Otherwise, well-held shot leaves excellent opportunity. Clutch putt for bird. So that's going to be, is he gold? No. No chips either. So we need a 1 through 3 for a birdie. For Andrew Novak, and he drains it. So Novak moves to 5 back. Big one right there for Novak. And now we're going to move to the 10th hole for, see how it lines back up? You can't see it. I'm just saying see as if you can see it. See how it lines back up here where we're on the 11th here. Now we're on the 10th, but then I get confused. We skip these guys and we go to the 9th, and that doesn't line up, but it lines up in the sheet a lot better. So that's what's been confusing me. So if you look, it lines up in the sheet where 11, 10, skip them, and then go to 9 makes more sense to me. So that's all right. We'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, neighbors. Neighbors are outside. Anyway, okay. So we are on Sahith Thagala on number 10. And he's 6 back with a chip. Got a chance. This is an easy hole. If he rolls a 6, he gets a birdie. Oh, boom, nailed it. Got the birdie. No chip though for it. Nails that birdie. All right, we got one guy 6 back now as Thagala hits the big birdie right there. That's a big one. That puts him 5 back. Keeps him on the table for a little longer. Now we're on Mito, who is off the table. This is double cordial, so there's a lot of places for a birdie here. That is not one of them, though. That is a bogey or a par. Let's roll this one. The dot gives him a bogey, and he did not get it, so he got a par. Boom. All right. We're going to skip these guys, I think. Yep, we're going to skip them. We're going to go to the 4th pairing now. We're going to play their 9th hole. The 4th pairing is Wyndham Clark. Boom. And what hole are they on? The 9th. Boom. Okay, so this is a long hole. This is the par 4, 515. That's semi-daunting and challenging. This is a big one. But Wyndham Clark, he's got a chip. And you know what? He'll use it to take control. He's a gold putter, so he'll use it to take control of the hole. We don't need the white die, but that's okay. It's going to be a 1-3-6 on the par 4. 1-3-6 on the par 4. Is he a duffer or is a scatter? Is he a duffer? He's a scatter. He's a semi-scatter. Oh, he's not a scatter. Okay, good. Hero. Nope. We're going to go to the mood chart. And again, nobody's upset. Everybody's happy. Reroll. Oh, don't use the green dice. Don't reroll. So 6. Is he sunny? No. Otherwise lofted. Difficult putt for par for Wyndham Clark. He's a gold putter. Doesn't matter. This is a 1. And he misses it. So now is it a difficult putt for birdie? Yeah, it's a difficult putt for bogey. Difficult for bogey. And he nails it. So he'll make the bogey, but he'll move another stroke back. And he'll take a bogey there. 5. And he'll finish out with an even par 35. 1 bogey, 1 birdie. Everything else is a par. And we'll go to Morikawa. Morikawa's off the board. He's 7 back. He's got a chance here. And he is on this 9th hole. This is daunting and challenging, so it's going to be really hard for him. And he gets a 1. So, okay, that's good. That means if this dot comes up, he gets a birdie. And it didn't. So he'll take the par and stay right where he is. All right, and now we go to the 8th hole, I would assume. Yeah, we go to the 8th hole for our 5th pairing. That's Bream and Rory. And Bream will start on the 8th hole. Which hole is this? This is a par 3, 251. This is a tough one. Oh, he'll get a 6, though. He'll take the par. He'll take the chip. He'll take the par. Stay 5 back. And now we're on to Rory. 4 back. And does he take control? Oh, he takes control. So 1-3-5 on the par 3. Is he utility or gilded? No. Oh, he's semi-gilded, but that says no. And it's going to go to the green cam. Horse cam green. There. And we're on a par 3. He rolls a 3. Is it a challenging green? Semi-challenging, so let's re-roll. It is challenging. Wisely played clutch putt for par. And he is a gold, so this is a 1-5. And he misses it. That's 6. Keeps coming up. So this is going to be a gimme for bogey. I think I rolled 3 of those. Yeah. And he makes it. So he'll make the bogey putt. And he'll fall back another stroke. And we got 5 guys now that are sitting at 5 back. These 2 guys here are just all by themselves. And we are on our last hole, our last group for the day. And we're going to go Tyrrell Hatton now, way up here with the red chip. This is a cordial. And he rolls a 2. He'll take control. 1-2-5 on the par 3. So 125. Is he a hacker? No, I don't think I have any hackers in this group. Otherwise, we're going to go to the experience, and he is a semi-icon, so that's good. We go to the experience chart. You reroll a note, use the green die. It's a 2. Is he an icon? He's a semi-icon. I don't know if I used that yet. I don't think I did. So we're going to say yes, he's an icon. Expert shot within shadow of flag. Gimme putt for birdie. Gimme putt for birdie means roll 2 sixes, 2 dice, no 6s. And he makes it. So Hatton comes back up to with his way. Chiefs trying to tie him to get that lead. Whoops. But Smith keeps pulling away. Both of these guys are playing well. Both these guys have 3 birdies on the round. Cam Smith does have the 1 bogey, but they're both out of everybody. They're playing the best. The 2 leaders. That's why they're here and everybody else is back here. You really can't even see everybody. If I do this, say this group here, this little T, they're 5 back. And that's the closest to our leaders. So, all right. So, we're going to go to Cam Smith. Last hole of the day. Par 4, 340. Cordial. Let's roll that one too. All right. Okay. So, we're going to get a 5. So, actually, the hole takes control of this one. 245. Or 45. 45 is going to be in. Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff here. Okay. So, in the sand on his second shot. But you can see the arrow right there above my finger. And if you go up here, it says champion or laser. Use course cam green. He's semi-laser. That dot says he's a laser. So we're going to use course cam green. Almost a mistake for him, but he's going to pull it out here. 2. Is it a friendly green? No. Challenging? No. Roll routine sequence. Easy putt for par. Easy 2 putt for par. And an easy one is just roll 2 dice. Oh, he rolls a 66. He's going to bogey this hole. Oh, my. And look at that. He's going to make a bogey. Oh, 1 out of 36 chance, and he misses it. He'll make the bogey. And on the last hole of the day, Tyrrell Hatton's going to take the lead as Cam Smith moves 1 back. And holy cow, what a sequence of events we had there. And that is going to be it for today. Again, you can see Hatton now, minus 15, Smith, minus 14. And then we got 5 guys that are 4 back. And, I should have, Rory and Keegan. Is he 6 back? Oh, man, I messed that up somehow. Is he 6 back? I think he is. Yeah, I'm looking at the score sheet. So we've got 4 guys now that are 5 and 2 guys that are 6. Unless I type something wrong in there. That's where we're at. And then you've got Morikawa, Pereira, Hadwin, and Im that are all off. Im 8 back, so it's going to take him a rough time to get back in. But that's going to be it for this segment. I'll be back for the 3rd segment out of the 4 in terms of the tournament, but 4th out of 5 in the overall series of videos for this tournament. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day.